Okay, so I'm streaming now. Let me see if I can find my channel. Actually, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okie dokie. Here is. Here is. Oh god, I need to mute my own stream because otherwise I get echoes. I'll just post the channel in the Discord. Yeah. Um. Before. No, I got you muted on stream. Um. Just one more thing though. Can you mute? Actually, I'm gonna mute myself in Discord, and then I'm gonna talk a bit on stream, and you tell me if the volume is okay. Because previously I've had my microphone pretty low, so I just wanna see if it's better this way. What about now? Okay, I'm back on Discord now. You can just mute the stream if you want. Uh, I mean, it's kind of inconvenient to not have sound in game, but I guess it's more inconvenient for me to have to speak through stream because of the delay. Or I'm not sure. It depends. Like if I'm doing most of the talking, then it's fine. But otherwise, mm, yeah. And this time we're doing like a focused demo review, not of our whole team, but of me because I kind of played a Romer-esque style. So I'm just gonna take Morgan through my thought process and stuff. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Well, good night. I'll talk to you. I'm not. I'm kind of tired right now, so I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, guess we'll yeah, guess we'll just talk tomorrow. What? No, we're doing a demo review. Get out. Okay. Well, let's get started. Actually, I figured I'd just mute myself on Discord after all, because then I can talk live in game, like say everything that's happening while it's happening. Okay, so I'll go ahead now. Yeah, let's get started. So, as you can see, I am running gunboats. First of all, because I don't know. I guess shotgun is fine on this map, but I would really prefer to play a roaming soldier kind of style on this map because scouts are so powerful, and it's also a tiny map, so jumping is really strong because you can get into position really fast. As you can see, I kind of used the rock for cover, and I tried to just dodge all the incoming spam, so that I won't have to take that much heals. Try to dodge the pipes. And it's a pretty passive mid, like nobody jumps that deep, except one of their solis do go pretty deep. And yeah, I got sniped. I had kind of bad DM right there. Should have killed their soli, and I believe somebody called the sniper, but we didn't react very well. Somebody should probably have jumped the sniper, either one of us. So that was a bit poor coordination, but oh well. So now I go cliff, and I believe I go for a pretty good jump that I want you to learn. Do you see that? That is, yeah, it's a really effective jump for several reasons. First of all, you're quite hidden on cliff. A lot of the time people won't see you until like you're already in position to jump. Secondly, cliff is like elevated, so you get free height, and you can do a wall jump off the right side, which is the easiest side, and then you get a follow-up pogo really high up in the air, and you can, well, I guess the essential is that you just get really high and you go really fast, and it's pretty nice. So I'm just gonna fast forward through this pause because there's no reason to be watching it, obviously. Okay. Yeah, I was a bit overextended after I forced their medic, so, but I think it was still worth it because now we can just play heals and slowly take back the point. I believe, did their medic die? Because I just forced him. I don't believe I killed him, but there, yes. I don't know what happened. I think it died somehow. And here, I almost get caught. Because I was a bit too aggressive right there. And now, there was some huge miscommunication. Because Derpy said that we were gonna crit, and I was totally not ready for that crit. I like only had 2 rockets loaded or something, but then we just used and we got some stuff out of it, so it was fine, I suppose. I do get caught, however. Should probably have jumped after that demo man, in hindsight, and killed him. But I did almost get out, maybe if I had some better movement. You're in behind them, let's see what you do. You barely get that soldier, but it does counter jump away. Here. Yeah, you could have gone for the demo, but you choose to jump out, which is also perfectly fine. And another pause, so we'll just skip past that. Okay. Here, I know that there's snipers on cliff, so I just jump him. Also, he doesn't see me because I stick to the right side of the map. So that's something to take into consideration. Like, where do you want to walk if you don't want your enemies to see you? Here I kind of, oh no, I actually do get their medic. So after I get their sniper, I just jump behind them, take their health back, and then get their medic for free because they are too focused. They're too distracted. So that's kind of a typical roamer maneuver, I guess you could say. Now Adam is a bit overextended, although I guess he couldn't predict that the sniper would actually hit that headshot. It was pretty impressive. I like to roll at cliff a lot because, yeah, because rolling at cliff is usually pretty fast and you can just stop by that health pack. And then I kind of wanted to jump, but I see their Sol is jumping in, and well, they kind of just ignore me, so I go on their med, but my rockets are a bit inaccurate. I should have got their medic there, but I get killed, unfortunately. But we crits then and got a lot of them anyway. Yeah, I just jump cliff and get one of their solis for free with some pretty nice rockets. Too bad we didn't get to see that first person. Now I see their sniper on China, so I jump him, hit him with 1 splash rocket, and here I believe oh, actually I did kill him. There's another point where I do overextend and just get killed, but it wasn't this time. Now they're really distracted, but one of their solis comes out, but I do manage to trade with him, so I guess all is good. Again, they have a sniper on cliff. I guess we're down both solis. I don't know. Yeah, so we didn't really have anyone to jump that sniper. One scout should probably just climb the cliff, but oh well. I see that they're really bunched up in choke, so I just jump the medic and kill him. And then I get to cliff and take their health back. One scout chases me. But yeah. Also here, it's really good because they're kind of caught between us. They don't know which direction to even look, and we just sandwich them completely. So, as you can see, whenever you get good opportunities to get behind them, you should go for it. But you gotta be quite aware of whether or not it's going to work out, because if they see you, they could kind of just collapse on you. So you wanna usually make sure that they are pressured in some way before you do it, so that they can't just go back and kill you. And one example of such pressure would be here. I kind of jump. I don't realize that they're actually rolling out heavy, so I just get kind of pushed back in the air and die. It would have been a decent bomb otherwise. Yeah, but like that kind of game sense regarding like when to go behind, etc. is just it comes with time. Yeah, I contest their Sully on cliff. It's pretty good to get out on cliff unless you get denied in like the little house. Once if you can get out and kind of just fall back to your health back, that's pretty powerful. Again, I try to go for a force, and I do force a crits, which is kind of weird, but yeah, again, could have bombed a little bit better, and yeah. Yeah. There I did a pretty fast rollout just to get to their cliff because we were controlling it anyway. And I get aggressed on by one of their scouts. Miss a few rockets, but I do manage to trade with him eventually. There we go. It's my trademark, that's how I do it. So yeah. And he gets pretty salty in chat, as you can see. Well, whatever. Exactly. Here I see that they're cliff, they probably haven't seen me yet, so I just go for some rockets. And I kind of die. I don't know, that was pretty bad positioning by me, honestly. After that direct I should have considered jumping back, but I went for the greedy air shot. Should have either like counter jumped or something. And yeah, one of their sollies were able to get on top of our med. I didn't quite see how that happened. Yeah, it's because everything you say is delayed, and also the stream can't hear your jokes, so if I just start giggling I'm gonna sound like an idiot on stream. But yeah, so I try to contain myself. Here I go for the same jump, although I can't have jumped too high, so I'm not able to do the pogo. And also it was kind of an overextension. However, they had like a pretty big Uber advantage, so I did intentionally sack. Although it would have been better if I got something with it. I guess what I'm saying is it wasn't the worst situation to die in. Yeah. I just jumped out left side and I managed to kill a scout who overextended, and now we're pushing them back, and well, now they used, so now I'm just getting behind them, and it looks like they have a spawner coming up behind, and I don't see him barely, but I live and I do get their demo and possibly their medic. So my plan there was basically just when they used to get behind them, and flank them when their Uber was expired. Because if they chase me, then it's a bad Uber, and if they go into my team, well, hopefully they won't kill my team, and then I can like collapse on them. But I mean, if when they Uber, it's not like you can do a whole lot anyway, so you might as well try to get in a good position, or he just destroys that scout, which is pretty funny. And again, I go to their cliff. I like camping here because they don't really try to take it a lot. They just stick to their left side, or their right side. I guess it's our left side. No, that gets confusing. Uh, yeah, that could work. But they weren't really running sniper that much, so. Now they're able to repush. Because we got a bit caught off guard, I guess. Got out of position, I mean. It's generally not that good unless you can... Oh, I died somehow. I didn't quite catch how that happened. Well, it's good in some situations, like mostly when you're holding and you want to hold far back, but it's just about as easily spammable as it is good for spamming, so it's not necessarily like a default go-to position. Oh, I missed how I killed that Solly. I guess it wasn't anything special. Then again, I just jumped to stall the point. And this is like our miraculous overtime play. Here I just go for a flank. Wasn't really that needed, honestly. And they're just trying to suicide onto the point, and that pyro dies in a pretty funny manner. Oh, we already had 2 wins? Wow. Okay, so guess we'll watch the final round. So again, just trying to get free spam, and I try to stay in such a position that I don't take as much spam myself. If you can stand behind, uh, yeah, possibly, but I would have risked just getting completely stopped in the air and killed pretty easily. Like usually, if you want to jump mids, the thing about mids is that they have so many players that that they can kill you really easily, even though you are in the air. So either you wanna go for a like distraction place and just jump all over them, not directly into them, or you wanna go for like a double jump so that you go too fast for them to even be able to stop you, like the one you do from cliff here. That can work pretty well on mids because you go so fast, but like just doing a single jump off like the box or something, usually if the enemy team is competent, they'll just deny you midair and you're kind of in a bad position from there. Here I believe I just try to go for their medic. They do see me and I still go, and I go around because they're kind of bad at chasing me down, I guess. And now I just stay behind them, pick up some packs, and I like try to jerk them. They did run heavy. I almost never see heavy on product, in like Prem at least. I don't think it's that great, honestly. Maybe. Are people talking there? Are there people? Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, I know what's in there then. Here I'm gonna just try to go for a sack, I think, because we are down a lot of players. But I mean, they're pretty passive right now, so there's not a whole lot I can do anyway. Although Bori is a bit overextended, it looks like. But I guess he survives. Actually, he wasn't overextended after all. I just thought he was in a different position than he actually was. Here, I think I'm gonna try to flank them and maybe go for a force before we use ourselves. But we'll see. Can't actually remember all the stuff that I do. Oh yeah, this is the point where one scout was on top of our team and nobody could kill him for some reason. I'm probably gonna go for a jump here. Yeah, I just do a pogo thing and then I kill their demo. That's another pretty good jump that you can do on this map, like do a wall jump off here or here and then just pogo across the point, and then you can either like, land on top of them and do a lot of damage, or you can keep pogoing and go directly to their cliff where you can pick up a health pack. So it's a pretty good jump on this map. You like here? I guess. It's honestly not that good because they can splash you incredibly easy, like just by hitting the fence, and you can't back off that easily because you're kind of having your back to the wall. It's much better to just like stand on the cliff because then you can get behind cover and such. So, but it can sometimes be a good way to juke people, like if so. Oh, the enemy side. Yeah, I guess you could hide here. It's like a decent hiding spot. I don't know if they. Oh, here's another instance where we got uncoordinated. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Okay, so anyway, I don't know what happened to that Chris Krieguber, but I think we again had some miscommunication and I just got popped on, even though I wasn't in position or anything at all. And we didn't get much for it, but I mean, we were able to force their Uber charge afterwards because nobody went behind to clean me up, so it's all fine, I think. Here I was about to go to their cliff, but I saw their scout, and all you need to do in that situation is just to, you know, reconsider and don't do the jump fully. And instead I went for their demo, like to spam a bit on them. Also, as you can see, I try to use all the different like structures to my advantage. Like when their one Solly was up there, there was no way I was gonna like hit it direct or anything. So I just shoot the wall because I know he's retreating and he's gonna take the splash damage right there, and I believe he did die eventually. This is the most awkward fight in the world. Yeah, they like took turns whipping out their melee, so it's really awkward. So yeah, that's actually the whole thing. Do you want to watch Snakewater, or maybe like watch from your own perspective, or what do you want to do now? Sure, let's. Sure, I'll do it. Uh, on this map, I actually played pretty poorly. I believe I like made a lot of bad choices, but still, I guess I guess that just makes it so that there's a lot more to learn from, even though I'll be a bit embarrassed. So right off the bat, I believe. Yeah, their scout just overextends on the left side and gets blasted by multiple Solis, as well as our scout. Uh, they have another scout behind. Yeah, we had some of those scenarios where we should have went ahead and like tried to snowball a bit harder, but it's kind of difficult because we want to make sure that we have our entire team uh, on the same page. So this was like a really long and chaotic mid, but that we eventually lose, I guess. Their demo is behind. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like you do force and we use, I guess, one of their players forced as well, so both Ubers are exchanged. I'm just rolling out meanwhile. Guess I got a pretty long respawn timer actually. And then I kind of fail my jump, but it doesn't matter anyway. And now we just leave a scout to cap, which is good. And they're holding Sol pretty aggressively, so I just go through yard together with you. And we get some free spam in lobby. Not that it's that important, honestly. Yeah, it was a pretty nice move actually to just circumvent their hold, their aggressive hold in Saw. Let's look at how we Uber on this last. Yeah. Yeah, it's like in the middle of the game, it's not quite yet, I believe. Yeah. This is a bit chaotic because they went for a lot of sack and we took so much damage. Oh, their Galaxy got a headshot shot, so yeah. And we take a bit too long to heal up. And then we just use it anyway, and it's pretty bad honestly. But at least we do get reset on the Ubers. I should not have jumped there heavy, and I also ran out of ammo. I mean, I would have been dead in either way. So, uh, yeah, but it was a pretty bad push. But we did. I think. I think me and Derpy called different things. Like Derpy wanted to go in, and I wanted to retreat. So we didn't have very well coordination. Their demo is behind somehow, and I don't remember doing that, but I'll try to look for it and see when it happens. Do you mean like in this map specifically, or just in general? Oh yeah, possibly, although I think I would have died almost instantly if I got any closer to that heavy, but I mean there wasn't a lot I could have done anyway, but yeah, I see what... Yeah, possibly. I like try to get... Yeah. Okay. So can't remember exactly when I ran gunboats and when I ran shotgun, but I believe after like the second mid I started to run gunboats for the most part. And they are kind of oblivious to me on the right side, and then I get the free jump on them. So that was a pretty nice mid. And then I just try to chase them as fast as I can, but yeah, their medic kind of gets out. And I do see that they have a sniper, so it's nice that we have that information now. Yeah, we could maybe have done that, but then we could also have gotten potentially pretty hard punished if they managed to jump and we didn't manage to deny them in the air. But I'm not so sure. Moves through left side. I think we maybe pop a bit earlier than we needed to, but on the other hand they did have a sniper. Also we get a pretty clean push, so I guess it's fine. I mean, it's always better to pop too early than to drop it, obviously, but we kind of want to try to improve a bit still. So like just make the most out of our reverse, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. Honestly though, in this match I don't do a whole lot because it's kind of a roll, even though it's a bit shaky because we like make a lot of bad pushes and such, so we take a bit of time to kind of end them, but yeah, I honestly don't have that big of an impact on this match, I believe. Here I go for a pretty nice flank. This is something that you should be doing as a roamer, Morgan. Like, if you get behind them, just go through lower and into the window there. You need to practice that jump, I guess, if you can do it. Because it'd be pretty bad if you like just got stuck trying to get through the window. But it's really fast, and then you can be on top of them when they're retreating. Just make sure that you don't do it automatically, because if you go behind immediately and they are able to push across the point and just fight us before you can even get around and behind them, then we're just pretty much going to be left 5 versus 6. So you want to make sure that you're actually doing it in another ideal situation. Uh, so on like passive mids where people are just sitting back spamming and maybe you like get one pick and you can kind of roll off that and stuff. So yeah, now I'm a bit confused about where Poor is, and I guess he's just in yard like trying to arrow everybody. Uh, and there's a solly coming from lower, and my rockets are awful. Uh, but I think Galaxy would have died regardless. So at this point we're just building on last, waiting for Galaxy to respawn. I poke under. Yeah. So I just poke under because there's nothing that can really kill me, with the exception of a trap, like a sticky trap, but it's pretty unlikely. And I get pretty far in for free. And I mean, what's important to keep in mind is that you can kind of move forward as long as you're not spotted, and as long as you can't be collapsed on, and then just be prepared to jump out if you get in trouble. You don't always want to do this, because if we're about to push, you don't want to kind of be pushed out with low HP right before that. But in a stalemate scenario where we're kind of just building anyway, it's fine to just stay back. Here I just try to push in from a different angle than the rest of our team and get to a vantage point and spam down. We do get their medic, which is fine, but our Uber push gets shut down pretty hard, and I don't know what happened really, but yeah, I guess we can look at that some other time maybe, or something. Uh, yeah. I go into their Gs because they're really overextended. They just gave us 2 picks. I was like hoping for more. And their medic is pretty far up. And what happened to their medic there actually? Yeah, for some reason that was really bad, but I think I lost sight of their medic and then I just shot the nearest people, but I should have found their medic there and killed him. He does die eventually though, but yeah, that was pretty embarrassing to be honest. Adam tries to go crazy. Yeah. So I guess we need to work on our last pushes quite a bit because we were quite sloppy in this game. Again, I just poke under because I got a buff. Well, actually I didn't get a buff this time. I should have gotten a buff first. But yeah, I just make sure to kind of peek corners carefully and spam, not get too overextended, because if an enemy soldier is like able to shoot a rocket behind you and knock you up in the air, that's the kind of situation in which you can die. Here I managed to kill their medic. I'm not sure if that was a drop or not, but yeah, I think I like got under for free. Nobody spotted me, except maybe there was some guy over there, but it was too late because I was able to just jump in and get in the lobby behind them. Maybe if they had a bit better coordination, they could have like placed their medic down here and just turned on me. But yeah, a lot of teams at our level kind of lack that coordination. Yeah, so you don't want to just go around for the flank regardless, but if you see that, like one of the best times actually to go for flanks is when they're pushing, because you don't have to go all the way around them. You can kind of just go to the side, they'll push past you, and then you can hit them from behind. That sounds wrong, I guess. But yeah, this time they're running a sniper to mid, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah. This time, I don't know what I even tried to do there. I guess I was just checking that my rocket launcher was working, and it was, so I decided to use it on the enemy gamers. And they jump in incredibly aggressive, while the rest of their team are just chilling in Saw. Now a scout comes out of nowhere. And yeah, their mid was horrendous. I don't know what they were thinking, but we kind of suicide into them in Saw, which was really bad, but I think our calls at this moment was like, oh, we killed 2 people, we need to just roll them, and then we got caught out in Saw. Yeah, I'll do that. And now I go in for a bomb and I managed to force them. I can't recall quite which jump I used there, but it was a pretty ideal situation to jump. I think I might have used this door frame and then done a pogo across the midpoint. So yeah. What I want you to pay most attention to, for the most part, is just kind of when I jump their medic and force them, because that's like, I think your biggest weakness right now. It's that you kind of misjudge when to go in and when to not go in as a roamer. There I kind of peeked their sniper and get headshot. That was pretty bad. I don't know if he was called. I think he was just called when I started peeking, and then I kind of reacted late. They got Sale in behind for free, and we use on our demo. Galaxy just jumps in, nearly gets their medic. Oh, he actually gets their medic, because their medic like was pretty suicidal, honestly. And Galaxy gets to pick up the health pack for free, and nearly gets their scout as well. So that was pretty cool. Here, oh, we just got to see me crashing into the top of the door right there. That was pretty nice. Good thing that I got that, because I like failed. I did one rocket too many, and then I went too high. Here I solely jumps our medic just as I jump, and that was bad, but I just chased their sniper. I don't know if it was really worth it. Probably should have gone back for our medic. And I do get caught out by Sticky. I didn't see that, honestly. But yeah, if my jump was better, I probably would have like gone through the door without crashing, and I might have lived, but I'm not sure. Probably shouldn't have gone for the sniper in the first place. Solly get on top of our medic, and yeah. I realized that, well, I recognized that we die a lot of the time because we just push through choke points that they are controlling, so that's something we should probably work on as well. Let's see what I decide to do in this situation, because we kind of lost a lot of players. I'm probably going to look for an opportunity to suicide. I find one of their players and trade, but now I'm so low and they know my positioning, so I just go back for packs. Which I think is the ideal situation. Then I jump to lower to get the health back, and now I'm probably going to flank through kitchen, because they're holding mid. And a lot of teams forget to watch kitchen. Let's see what I'm able to do here. Okay, I get exactly on top of their medic and kill him. So yeah, that's like the kind of plays you want to be making when I guess when the time is right for you to die. Kind of like if a lot of your team goes down, it's not that bad usually if you die as well, unless you're like about to get pushed on last or something, because you're gonna be able to kind of respawn a bit after them and jump in. Also, you usually want to sacrifice to kill their medic in order to reset the Uber advantage if you lose your medic. So yeah, just kind of look for opportunities in those kind of situations, and I suppose kind of being able to get through kitchen for free and get on top of their medic is a bit lucky as well. But the thing is, you can kind of try for free, and if they spot you, you can always get out as long as you react quick enough and just jump. And then it has a lot to do with intuition as well. Like always, oof, I can't talk right now. Can't always just know what's gonna happen. You just gotta feel it and then go for it. And sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong. But a lot of times there are these spots on different maps where people don't check that often, and kitchen is one of them I find for Snakewater. Here I believe we just had a terrible Uber, or we didn't have an Uber because Poor is at 30%, but we pushed for some reason, and it was a pretty badly executed push, and then you jump in afterwards, and yeah, we all just kind of die one by one, which is really bad. They're still running a sniper left side. We should probably know that and like use through or something when we get Uber. Right now we don't have it. And they have a Pyro on last for some reason. I don't think Pyro is so very good on this map. I get a pick. I didn't quite catch that, but I believe I just caught a soldier in lower again. And then I go up to lobby and grab a health pack and jump in to join the others in the fight. Yeah, I should probably be watching myself if that's what I'm trying to do a commentary on. It looks like they are running spy right now, which is also pretty bad. Yeah. Bori misses a few arrows, but crit hits are pretty good, so it's not that important. This time I just choose to go close and jump up, and they were pretty late to mid again, so they didn't spot me that early, and I get some free rocket on that scout after I re-jump up to the roof. Now I just choose to fall down because they're all focused on me, and then they kind of lose focus, and I try to jump their medic, but I accidentally bump their scout and get denied, and I get really low. But I believe Pori is able to arrow me. Yeah, I mean, they've kind of escaped from mid, so at this point I could have just come out of fighting and gotten an arrow, but yeah, can never be quite sure. Now we're just forcing them out of second as well. Oh, and their demo gets air shot. Now I'm trying to chase their medic. I believe at this point, like, yeah, I remember their medic was so low, and you were focusing their sniper, and I was like screaming at you to try to kill their medic. And if you look at this from my perspective, like exactly like right here, you're kind of not seeing the medic at all for some reason. Like this looks so dumb from my perspective. And then like, do you see how it's kind of difficult to see that their medic actually died? But yeah, we did get him eventually. So yeah, yeah. No, what did you do? It looked like you only got like 1 kill. Did you get more? Did something happen? Oh, I didn't quite see that. I thought it was when we pushed last or something. But yeah, honestly, yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm just gonna, guys, just mute the stream, and I'm gonna join Discord instead, so that we can actually talk without a delay, because our conversations are so awkward when everything I say is delayed by like 5 seconds. Okay, hello. Yeah. I guess, actually, first of all, I'll just stop the stream.